Hello, and Pockets here, back again playing some more EVE Online, doing some more Anomic burner agents. Today, on the agenda is to take a look at the Nergal. I have been asked to not use the Nergal because it's very expensive, and maybe save it until I actually know what I'm doing, and that's probably a good idea considering this is Nergal number 4. I've lost the other 3 already, 2 on video and 1 not, while doing a test run. But since we have it, I'm going to use it. If we do lose this one, I'm going to look for another option. Currently, we are looking at the mission for the Cruour, the Blood Raiders. And so the guide does say it's this fit here, the second one that I have fit up. Set range to 6,000 meters and basically just overheat the Repper and the booster, just like we were supposed to try to do the first time. Last time I tried this, it was off camera. I got nuded out, but I think I was flying the fit that didn't have the battery. So we're going to try this with the battery and the booster instead of the dual webs and see how that goes. But before we do that, let's look at the fit. So this is the fit we're currently flying here. So just basically Light Entropic Disintegrator 2 with occult ammo. Just the right ammo in this case, I checked. Stasis Web of Fire 2. Thucker Small Cap Battery. Small Capacitor Booster 2. We got to repair that. I will do that actually right now while I'm thinking about it. Yes, I know this is going to cost me ISK. It's not enough to worry about it. Nergal. There you are. So Glade 4. See, it's only 5,000 ISK. It's nothing. Not a problem. Okay. So Small Capacitor Battery 2 with Navy Cap Booster 400s. I have carrying 2,000 ammo in the hold, and the rest is reserved for caps because we're good until we run out of cap battery or cap boosters, and then we have to have them dead before we run out. So carry as many as I can. 2,000 ammo should be enough. The 500 that comes in, it lasts a long time. Should probably be enough. Senti A-type small armor repper, 2 times entropic radiation sink 2s, Corpus X-type EM hardener, and then T2 nanobot accelerator rig and nano pump rig. Keeps us stable as long as we have boosters. We turn this off, we don't have much time at all, especially since we're being nuded. So trick's going to be to remember to overheat the Repper, run it only as much as we need to conserve cap, and overheat the battery, the cap booster, so that we get the quickest cycle time on it. And that's going to be the 2 keys I have to remember. Hopefully I don't lose it, but we are going to try this. This is, again, the fit out of the guide. I checked Hateless. He had a wolf fit, but it's out of date. It says it doesn't work. So if this dies, we're going to have to find some alternates. Maybe something in the Daredevil range. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. But I want to use it since we already paid for it and it's already here. And if I lose it, it's part of the fun, right? Let's accept up that mission and let's go take a look. Hopefully the audio still sounds good. I'm still tweaking it with the new setup. Last video had no game audio. I don't know why. It seems to be recording now, so let's see what happens here. And we are another 4 jumps. It's still that LA Lake system. It's like all 3 of our burner missions for the last little bit have been out there. I'm gonna hide this just for some room. Did point out, one of you guys in my comments pointed out that the way to warp to 10 on the acceleration gates for like the missions is to fleet with yourself, so I have done that. I do remember that as soon as they said it, I'm like, oh yeah. So I did know it, I just completely spaced on it, so I do appreciate you pointing that out for me. Definitely going to make sure we use that. Let's put this stuff up here. Why is this all wrong? Why aren't we warping?
Warp drive active.
Okay, so let's see how we do this. 1, 2, then 3, 4, and this is just always on. These get overheated with shift. I hold shift and hit 3, 4, so 3, so I would do that. Okay, then we run it, and then we turn it off. I know I just damaged it. It does turn off the overheating, so I'm gonna just shift and then click it. Okay. So sort of double tap. Interesting. I think that's what I did last time, is I forgot to overheat this once and I kind of fell behind and I couldn't get my cap up while running the Repper and the Weber and everything else. What you don't want to do with this ship is run out of capacitor and have your gun turn off, because it's a ramp up. So for those who aren't familiar with the Triglavian ships, their weapon system, the disintegrators, they do a ramp up. So they start doing their base damage, and in here somewhere is a damage multiplier bonus per cycle, and the maximum. So it adds 5% per cycle. So every cycle of the gun, it adds 5% to your damage until you hit the cap of 270. In this case, the Nergal is 150, but the Nergal is a special ship. So if you turn the gun off, you start that ramping up over again and have to start at the base damage and build it up by 5%. So you don't want... I don't have Hornets on here. You don't want to actually stop shooting. If you miss, it's fine, as long as the gun is still cycling. So you don't want them to get out of range, and you don't want them to newt you out, is basically the key. We do want to set our... what was it? Keep at range or orbit? Hang on. Set range. So set keep at range. Because we're not worrying about actually tanking. We just tank them fine. It's the newting. We want it to set to 6,000. And then we just want to web them down and stay within 6,000 so our guns don't turn off. If they pull out of range, your guns stop shooting, you start the cycle over, is the point. And you want to really, once you get the ramp up, you want to kill them fast. So either keep them in range and don't lose your cap. And that was what I did last time, is I fell behind and I couldn't keep my capacitor up to a level, and I kept re-dropping the gun. It was really annoying. So, and you're kind of, once you're in there, and once I was capped out and had no more charges, lost it. So we're gonna try. And again, if I do lose this one, yes, Lenny, if I lose it, I'll stop using it. When you and me can come up with something else to use in this situation. How's that sound? I do still need to figure out what I'm going to do for the worm, I believe, and one of the others. Or there's a couple that I have to figure out, if I remember correctly. Because I have one for the Dramiel. Alright, see, so now I'm fleeted up with myself, so I can right-click, go to Anomic. Oh, hang on. Mission. Encounter in dead space. Warp fleet 2 within 10. And this will land me within the ring, but not in the structure of the acceleration gate. It's something we did. I don't know why it didn't occur to me, because I guess in Faction Warfare I mostly flew with fleets, so it was already there. We were already warping the fleet. But duh, right? So there you go. You can see we're within the ring. Should be a sphere, but that's okay. And then we can just warp in. So we're going to do this. We're going to pre-overheat these so I don't forget, so when we need them, they're overheated. Let's do this. So keep it range set to 6,000. We got it. Go. All right, wish me luck, guys. Hopefully we don't lose glaive number 4. And yes, like I said, if I do lose this, I will find another option for those burners. Okay. And then we'll get our drones out. Help us with the DPS. Yeah, that's fine. We're being neuted, scrammed, webbed, and shot. And then we're going to pop 4 and then 3 when we need it. We can do 1. How much that does for us. Okay, and then we're going to pre-overheat this.
A module has run out of charges.
Everything's on them, so you can see we're getting the ramp up. You can see our damage is climbing. 3. Pre-overheat this, get ready. It's okay. Only supposed to be running 2 reps. This isn't working as well as I would like. Pre-overheated, getting ready. Okay, run 2 cycles.
Module has run out of charges.
1, 2. I'm gonna run like that. Overheat. Pop it. Rep. Didn't overheat it.
A module Module has run out of charges.
Okay. Holding, holding, holding. Pre-overheat it. Start repping. Sorry, I'm focusing really hard here. Pre-overheat and pop it. Okay. Pre-overheat that. How are we doing? 22%. We almost got him down. This is working. Okay. Start running that. Yes.
Has run out of charges.
Okay. That was pretty sweet. We can stop this now. We got it. So you can see I was a little intense. I was really focused, so I hope you guys don't mind. But that worked quite well. So you can see one slip up. If I had waited just too long on the cap or cycled things off, I think I ran 3 cycles once on the repper, and I probably shouldn't have, which could have put us in danger, but it worked out, so we got it. Nothing of value there, and let's go home. Well, I'm glad that worked. I'm glad we didn't lose it. I'm going to go ahead and rep this. We'll have to go and we overheated a little bit, so we will stop at a Citadel on the way to rep it because it's free. Cool. All right, turn that off now. Let's update our payout. So that worked on the cure. Yeah. So as long as you don't mess it up, it does work. So that's good. So that is a victory. I would classify that as a victory. So we're going to add this here. It's 2,490,000. 2,780,000. 1, 2, 3 million. And mission number 7. 7 up here. Whoops, not 74. 2 keyboards. There we go. And heading home. Let's swing by this Rotaru here.
Warp drive active.
And I'll have to start cashing in the LP so we can start making some ISK, but that was really good. I like that. I don't mind it being involved. Like you can see, I kept on it, and I don't think I made too many mistakes. You guys, if you did see something, let me know if I did triple rep. I'm pretty sure I ran the repper 3 times at the very beginning, and I probably shouldn't have. And it's just a matter of really managing your repping and your capacitor, keeping everything sort of rolling. If you don't have pretty good precursor skills, I could see that not being very useful. Like, I go to my character. Whoops. No. What the hell happened there? Go to skills. If we look while we're repping here, I'm just sort of tethering because why not? Precursor weapon. Small, obviously I have to 5. And precursor specialization. Where we got here? Small disintegrator specialization. That's where it's going to be, right? Disintegrator, right here. To 4. So that means we're doing as much damage as we can get. I mean, I can train it to 5 and get that extra 2%. But yeah, you're going to have decent skills to do it because we were getting pretty close. We were hovering at around the half armor mark. So yeah, not bad at all. Pretty excited with how that turned out. What else is new and exciting? I did fly another fleet with Ash the other night, a couple hours. I was doing a Brutix Navy issue but we ended up having a lot of DPS and no salvagers, so I actually swapped out for a Noctis. So it doesn't make for a very exciting video, but it was necessary, part of the fleet. We do take all the loot and salvage because we do have our members turn that into things like rigs and that sort of thing, so yeah. So far, Nergal worked, and I managed it. So what 2 fits did we have for the Nergal? Cure and the Daredevil. The Daredevil is pretty easy. I haven't had any trouble with that, it seems. So it's just the Cure that kept giving me trouble, if I remember correctly. And this fit worked quite well. I think the battery helped a lot because it kept our capacitor just a little stronger over the dual web version that I think I tried last time. Let's check. Maybe it wasn't the dual web version. We can look. History. No, interactions, combat log. Nergal here. So it was the Cur and it was the dual web version, so it didn't have the cap booster. So I think that was the big problem, was I had trouble managing this because the cap was going down a lot faster. So that worked better. So I'm switched to the single T2 web instead of the Fed Navy web, which is also weird. You don't really need the Fed Navy because you don't need to reach out to 14. So that fit may have been a fitting issue. But Yeah. What else? So what did I lose the first one? I lost it. Oh, I did lose it to a Daredevil. That one I'm not sure why. I think I did some... oh, this was the one where I had the wrong ammo, because for the Serpentis you're supposed to use the T1 ranged ammo. Just get ourselves docked up. For the Daredevil you're supposed to use Baryonic Exotic Plasma, and I was using the Occult and I couldn't reach him. So that's why I lost that one. That wasn't the fit, that was all me, 100%. Then switched to the longer ranged ammo. And I lost one to the Angel. This was one of the first ones, and I don't know why. What's the Angel?
Docking permission.
That is the Dram, which we're now using a Daredevil for, because it's the better fit. Yeah, it's not even suggested for this anymore, so I don't think I was supposed to do the Angel in the Nergal, and I took it in anyway. Old fit, so that's fine. I think I've solved all three of those issues now. So I switched the fit out for the Cruour. That seems to work, as long as you don't mess it up. The Daredevil was an ammo issue, and the first one was because I probably shouldn't have been flying it there in the first place. Cool. Well, like I said, if I do lose this, I won't buy another one. I'll figure out something else, something a little cheaper maybe, because it is 500 million, and it is risky. But let's cash that in and see what we can get. That was just the fleet pop-up. I just have it as I don't want to share. It doesn't really matter because there's nobody in my fleet anyway. It's just me. So let's see. Worlds Collide. How you doing, Bruffer? 1.66. Oh, come on. I don't know why I have to click it twice. I don't know if it's just lag, but like I click it, nothing happens. I click it, which would assume hide it, and I click it again and it works. I don't know. We're going to decline this. We go down to 1.8. Let's see what we can get. Another Team Burner would be nice. The Assault, no. So I did run the 2 recon missions before I cycled it, just because it's nice and quick. Anomic base we cannot do yet. We're not set up for it. I don't have the ISK to buy 72 million. Angels we could run in the Dominics, but I don't want to do that here. I want to see if I can get us one. So what I will do is I'm getting him a little low. If this isn't one, I will fly around to the other agents and see if I can't get one for us to run. Stand by. I'm going to do that right now. All right. Was for naught. I didn't have to leave. We ended up getting another, fittingly, Anomic agent for the Blood Angel Curers. So we're just going to take this fit right back out. And we're going to try again and see if I can do it without watching it. Yeah, this one's 6 jumps out. So you can see there it switches constellation from... There's our constellation here is Osnins. So it is 4 jumps into that constellation. That is interesting. I didn't think it would do that. It would have been one of these two. Would have been the thought, right? 2 jumps through this constellation. I guess it's 3 jumps in this constellation. Let's just look. Yeah, we're in the Osnins constellation. And it put us 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps into Elalan. So that doesn't check out. I will check with Hateless and I'll see if I can find some more, but because that's more than 4 jumps from us and it's 4 jumps into this constellation, so that's interesting. We're going to accept it anyways, and we will fly out there and we will fly it with this fit. We know it works, so if I mess it up, it's me. I will try to maintain the 2 repper level, and I think I'm actually going to train my thermodynamic skill up. I think that's kind of important. I'm training Marauders right now. That's not for this series, so I think it's under engineering, thermal dynamics. What do I have you at? Oh, I have it at 4.5. Let's get it to 5. We'll just do it. I already had it at 4.5. We'll do the 11 days because we're going to use it. Why aren't you undocking? And that'll help us. So what it does, for those who don't know, we can double check the skill. Thermal dynamics, you can see. Loading. Get on our way here. Thermal dynamics, you guys can see that? So...
Warp drive active.
Reduces heat damage by 5% per level. I love the description though. Advanced understanding of the laws of thermal dynamics allows you to deliberately overheat a ship's modules in order to push them beyond their intended limit. Also gives you the ability to frown in annoyance whenever you hear someone mention a perpetual motion unit. It's going to be 11 days. Worth it, because it'll save us some damage. allow us to overheat a little more aggressively. Might as well get it to 5, use it in PvP, so when I do go back to Faction Warfare, which has been on my mind, to fire up one of my alts into Omega and go down into the Faction Warfare. Could do it as keep him as an alpha and do it. He's already in Aeteron, just haven't really used him. But yeah, we're gonna go see if we can do another Blood Angels. I'm gonna focus again, so I may not talk too much. I'll talk through my thoughts, but it may not be as entertaining as my usual, because I'm gonna be really looking at my modules and my capacitor. So just be warned. And we are still 4 jumps out, so I'll bring you guys back when we're warping to the gate. So stand by. Alright, and we are back for another Cruour. Let's see if we can do this. So we'll just double check, keep it range. No, what am I doing? Keep it range, set default 6,000. I don't know why I double clicked in space, but we're gonna warp to 10. Come on now.
Warp drive active.
The other thing I set up, Ash, you'll see. Radial menu broadcasts. Oh, so much life saving. Anybody who doesn't have that set up needs to set that up. I have it set to B. I hold B and right click, and I get my broadcasts. So nice. Set that up during the fleet the other day. Not that I needed it, because I was flying an Octus, but it worked out. Definitely something I highly recommend everybody do. Okay, so focus time. Keep ranges at 6,000. Overheated repper and capacitor. Already started the resists. Let's go.
Warp drive active.
Realistically, we could probably just approach him as well, but we kind of want him. Wow! Already hit. Okay, keeping an eye. I left my drones on the last one. Shh. So we're going to see if I can do it without drones, I guess. A little bit late now. 1, 2. Pre-overheat. 1. Cap. 2. Pre-overheat. 1.
A module has run out of charges.
2. Just trying to do 2 cycles at a time. Oh, that's not... Re-overheat. 1. Overheat. 2. Keeping it alive, keeping it alive. Overheat it. Run it. Said run it. Why aren't you running? What's going on? It's not... I think I disconnected. Okay. That's not good. That is not good at all. Can we do this? Oh, I disconnected. Almost guaranteed.
A module has run out of charges.
Okay. Okay, that's not good. Okay, if I lose it here, I might petition that one. Might petition that one. Let's get things back up and running. We're okay, we're okay. Let's turn this back on. Run this. We're not okay, but we're okay-ish. I'm gonna see if I can recover it. Oh, come on! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Did I get it? I got it. Okay. Okay. So far so good. That was scary. Let's run this.
A module has run out of charges.
1, 2. Okay. Let's keep it going, keep it going. How are we doing? 33. That disconnect, lag, whatever that was, did not help one little bit. Can we, please? Am I disconnecting again? Oh, for... Come on. Really? Come on. That is... Okay, I did get it.
module has run out
Oh,
of
we are
charges.
definitely losing this because of the disconnect. That is not fair. Wonder why my network is so bad all of a sudden. Okay, hang on. We're gonna try it. We're gonna fight through. Come on, pop it. Okay. I'm just gonna let the repper run for a second. I gotta get this armor up a little bit longer, so I'm gonna do an extra run. One more, I think. We'll try to stop it there. Come on, come on, come on. The drones not being here didn't help. There we go, that's okay. We'll pre-overheat that. Pop this. Run the repper. Okay, I think we might be okay. I'm gonna reboot everything after this mission, however.
A module has
Come
run out
on,
of
get through
charges.
them. Get through it, get through it. Don't do this. We're gonna lose our hardener here in a second, too. We're gonna lose our repper. I'm not gonna overheat the repper. We got it. Oh. Okay, so that was interesting. You all saw it. That wasn't my fault. That wasn't the ship's fault. That might be my network's fault. It might be CCP's network's fault. But we managed to survive. So there's a little room for mistakes. Not a lot, as you can see. But we got it. We got it. Okay, let's just run the repper now. How close did we get? 50 and 65. Yeah, so I probably wouldn't have bothered overheating again after that. But holy, because we don't want to burn out the modules either, because then we can't rep anything.
Warp drive active.
Actually, let's go here. This is a Tatara. Okay, never mind. We did manage it. We got a little panicky there. I'm going to double check my network after I dock up, but that's okay. We got through the video. We managed to survive 2 major leg spikes. So just stay calm and keep pushing buttons, right? Okay, that's all repped. We got pretty close. 54% damaged here and 55% damaged here. We did lose all the capacitor during the first leg spike, and our guns turned off, so we had to recycle it, and we didn't have my drones out, so that's a pretty large amount of errors to be made. I can't believe I abandoned my Hornets on the last one. I got excited for winning it, because I've been losing my Nergals. This one's now survived 2, and that one was close. So let me know what you guys were thinking while I was going through that down there. Looking at my computer, because I run the game on my laptop, I know what happened. So a Partition probably wouldn't have worked. I didn't plug my wired connection into my laptop, and my wireless is probably not stable, so guaranteed that's what happened. I don't want to plug it in while I'm flying because it will disconnect when it switches over the network. That happens every time, but what happened was my Wi-Fi most likely was the culprit there, was my Wi-Fi. I've been having issues with it. So, yay, lots of mistakes in that one. Okay, woo, let's update while we're flying around here. Let's actually just pop over to, I don't know, let's go over to this Athenor. Fly over to someone's moon and see what they're doing. And let's update our sheet with that very full clench mode mission. Oh, okay. At least I know what the problem was, and we know that we have a little bit of room to wiggle. Not a lot, but some. 2, 6, 8, 0, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm recovering. Nope. There we go. That's not bad. Another 10 million plus LP. Because again, remember, I'm not counting LP in any of this until I cash it in and sell it. And yeah, so I will probably end up doing that here shortly. But we're upgraded there. So what are we at? We're at 80 million for income, 26 million for expenses. So we have gone over our expenses. I do actually want to format these as a negative number, just to make it more clear what's going on. We are all repaired. Everything's good to go. Let's continue home. Let's cash this in. Let's wrap this episode up there. I will play with my spreadsheet off camera later. That was pretty exciting. We'll add that the Wi-Fi lag added some excitement to the run that I didn't really need for the old heart. So I'm going to probably put this down and go have another coffee or a tea. But yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out, checking out the videos. Definitely leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. You know, what your favorite moment was. That would be fun too, as always. And as always, until next time, everybody take care of each other. If you do want to pop up and take a look, joining Malro. We're always recruiting new members, old members, people that want to help or be helped. So come look us up. Bottom of the screen, you see the malro.org. Also my new Pockets domain, pocketsdk.org. Both of those currently go to the same place. There you will find a link to all my social media, my PDK Discord for all things YouTube, as well as the Mauro Discord where you can hit up with a recruiter or any of the officers and leadership and chat with us there. Always great places. Even if you don't want to join us, hit up the Mauro Discord. The public chat is a fun place to hang out and chat about EVE. And as always, take care of each other, especially in these times. You know, let me know what you guys are doing to stay sane while isolating. Mostly this is what I've been doing, hanging out with the family, you know, playing Magic with the boy, playing Slime Rancher or Undertale with the daughter, movies with the wife, and playing EVE with you fine folks. And other games. I've been playing a lot of games lately, just trying to keep myself from getting bored. So definitely let me know what you guys are doing to stay sane in these times, and we'll see you all next time. Take care. I'm out of here.